Hello, good morning. Hello. Not out a bit. Mm. Had to get the chat going. All right, what's going on, everybody? I am working on a bunch of Game Boy Advances today. Figured we'd go live, hang out like usual. This thing's centered a little bit better. I got to get like a better angle on this thing because I'm not a big fan of the low angle, but it's just kind of how the setup is right now. So I will leave it right there. What's going on, Aaron M? All right, it's today. I have a bunch of Game Boy Advances to do. I have like 10 on my list. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Exactly 10. We're going to try to do... We should be able to knock out at least 5 of these on stream. Kind of the goal. So yeah, we have a Kyogre, 3 Evangelion Whites. I just got those in. Been waiting for forever to get those in. But first, we got to go ahead and take these bad boys apart. Make sure they're working right. So let me go ahead and get my thing on over here. All right, we'll start to take these things apart. Yes, sir. Got a bunch to do today. This one looks solid. I don't know if I think I need to test it, but we'll test it anyways. Gonna take it out of here. All right. Go ahead and hook this thing up. Good. Thank you. Same to you. Always a good one. What's going on, Shug? Yep. Just been working, been doing good. A little tired today, but it's all good. Feeling good though. taking apart 4 of these for now. What's going on, Fork? Zoom in a little for you guys. Yep, go ahead. Okay, what the Fork asks, what's the cost one console? And is it possible to mod so you can use an SD card for the games and transfer games from the computer through the charger? Not really. For something like that, you're gonna want to probably just get like a Ambernick or something like that. Really, if you don't want to play the games on the cartridges, there's really no reason to buy a Game Boy. If you just want to play, like, I mean, you know, all the Ambernick stuff plays all the stuff and emulates it pretty well. So, I mean, if you're not playing on cartridges, it kind of like defeats the purpose. Now you can get this cartridge, it's called an Easy Flash, and then you can put an SD card in that, and then you're able to play games off of that. But it sounds like you'd want to just have something that's like you can plug it into the computer and load the games, and this thing uses an SD card, so it's a little different. Favorite Castlevania game? I honestly haven't played them. I have a couple of them. Let me see if I can find it. Something of Sorrows is the one that I have, and I have never played all the way through it, but it is a fun game. Yeah, it's right here. I have Castle of the Moon. That's the one I have. I've been meaning to get all of them, though, eventually, but, you know. No problem, Fork. Hope that helps. Serious Sam versus Duke Nukem. You know, I have a funny story about Serious Sam. When I was like, I want to say I was like 11 or 12. I bought this PC game set. It was like this Anarchy game, and then one of the games was Serious Sam. It was like 2 or 3 games. One of them might have been Need for Speed, and I really wanted to play the Serious Sam one because it had really cool like artwork, and the disc was broken and it wouldn't work, so I never got to play the game. So I've never played the game. But in another universe, I might have had an answer to your question. And Duke Nukem, I've played Duke Nukem, but it's been so long, I don't even remember. So I'm sorry. Terrible answer to your question. But at least I had an experience with the game, and it was not a good one. Okay. What costs one USB-C modded console? So go on the website. Our website is just jboymods.com. You can look at all the different Game Boys that there are and build it out however you want it and see the price. They range from like $250 to like $500. It just depends on how many mods you want in it. jboymods.com. Alright, so that's 4 Game Boys. That's good enough for now. I'm just going to clean them kind of one by one as we build them. So let's just get started with this one. The first one is... Actually, you know what? The first one we'll do is the Evangelion one, because that's a really simple one. We'll get started. New mat for the day. That's why I like using the notepads. You get a new mat every day. You get a new working station. Fresh workstation every day. Okay. Serious Sam is underrated. I should. Oh, there's a new one. I'll give it a shot if there's a new one. Yeah, dude. Classic buy games from Walmart and them not work. And then of course you couldn't return them because they were open. It was whatever. Are the GBAs region locked? No, actually, no Game Boys are region locked. It's a really good question. For some reason, they didn't region lock any of the games, so it's like it's pretty cool because I'm like constantly getting, like, I just picked this game up in a lot of Game Boys that I got in last week, and I've never seen this game before. I think it's Mahjong. I turned it on and I have no idea what's going on, so in the game, but it's pretty cool. That's part of the reason too why Game Boy modding is even a thing. Because if the Game Boys were region locked, Game Boy modding would not be even possible because the Game Boys would be so expensive it wouldn't even be worth doing. Sorry, I'm like spazzing over here. I'm looking for my tape. Where is the tape? Where is the tape? There it is. Way in there for some reason. Alright, so we gotta tape these contacts, obviously. And then we need to clean the on and off switch before I forget. Okay. Even just getting the Japanese Game Boys in has been such a pain lately. And I say Japanese because they are different. Like, some of them, like the Japanese ones look a little different on the labeling, like in the back of them. So you can kind of tell on the label, like if it was which region it came from. But the internals are all, for what I know, they're the same. I think. This is a very basic. Got these new screens in, which I'm not super. I don't know. They look fine, I guess. I don't really like the multi-ribbon setup on a lot of these screens. So it's like a weird ribbon situation. As far as I know, it's the same IPS panel. They just have been. They keep changing the ribbon style. I don't know why, but I think I might have installed one of these before. It's so hard to keep up with them, but I just not a big fan of like the multi-ribbon setup. So this is a 40 pin. So we need this 40 pin one right here. Obviously, we're not going to need this touch screen because this touch sensor, I mean, because it just gets in the way. So I don't really even know how this goes in. Yeah, I definitely have never installed this one. So I think this one goes like this. No, it doesn't go like that. It must go like this. Down. Then it flips over like this. And then this one goes like this. I think. Is that how it goes, you think? Oh no, it probably goes on the other side. It's kind of hard to figure out. Do you think it goes like this? No, it goes on the other side. We're gonna find out. Alright, so I think it goes like that. And then we're gonna go ahead and peel this. Yeah, these ones are weird. Constantly changing them on me. Alright. I think that's good. I guess we'll see. I guess I'll solder in these wires first. Might as well. So that they're ready to go. Sorry, I'm missing chat. I'm still watching from Japan today. Let's go. I gotta get to Japan one of these days. It's definitely on the list. Did you hear about GameStop grading cards with PSA now? I didn't hear about that. That's interesting, though. I didn't know that they did that. I would love to have a modded retro console, but I'm too broke at the moment. I hear that. Excited for Shrek 5. Yeah, we'll have to do a live stream in the theater for Shrek 5. It's funny to see the people in the time zones wishing them good morning. Yeah, I mean, it's 1:30 here. So, 2:30 p.m. here. Where are you? It's 2:30 p.m. Where would you be? Anyway, oh, maybe Maine? Canada somewhere? Maybe Canada. I'm gonna guess. I have this problem too. Okay. Let's get it going. We're gonna start with the Evangelion. These buttons out of here. All right. All right, those are all set. Let's see. Oh, for those who wanted to see, this is the box. Alright, so this is going to just plop down in here like so. And then there's a little thingy that majiggers right here. Okay, I should have put that in a little deeper, it looks like. Should be fine. Should be fine. Alright, let's get these buttons in here. Go ahead and solder in everything. I think this is right. Oh, I need to move this whole thing over. Yeah, there we go. What the heck? This thing's feeling kind of funky. Feels like it's not... I mean, it must just be how it sits. Like I said, first time doing these screens, so... It says 4.0 on it. Whatever that means. Alright, got these. Yeah, it's actually super cheap to send in, especially less than 20 at a time. Oh, you're talking about the cards, right. Yeah, I've never submitted any trading cards to be graded before. I just never was really into it like that. Alright, got this bad boy right here. Get these Schweiers in. What's going on, Brooklyn? Ahoy, ahoy, Donald. PS Vita for 30 bucks at Goodwill? Wow, find of the freaking century. That's super rare. Somebody's definitely going to get fired for that. That was not supposed to go out on the floor. Alright, let's see how this thing goes together. There we go. Feeling good. A couple screws in there. Nice. Yeah, man. Last time I went to Goodwill, I think they had an Xbox, what is it? Series S, the digital one, and no like cables or anything. I think they wanted like $100 for it, but it was like as is, you know. And I was like, normally I would buy some crap like that, take a gamble, but I didn't because it wasn't even that good of a deal. But I was like kind of wanting it. Come on, help me, help me. Why are you right here? You go up here. Pissing me off. Alright. See how this thing's working, right? Okay, I wired it backwards, so that's annoying. But it does work. It does seem to be working. What is CG? That's new. Okay. I'd have to swap those wires around because I somehow screwed that up. Is it possible to make a headphone cable plug? The Game Boy Advance has it. Like, it's built in. It's literally right here. The Game Boy Advance SP doesn't have it, but I do offer that mod. You can get a headphone jack. It'll look like this. There it is. It'll look like this. Headphone jack. GBA SP. There it is. In focus. And it works pretty good. You just have to have like a... You have to have an adapter that is only two. Here, let me show you. If you're using like Apple headphones, you have to use like an adapter that only has two black rings. The headphones that have 3 rings, they have the mic and it kind of messes with it. It still works, but it's a little bit better if you have one of those little adapters. Okay, what am I doing here? I am swapping these two. This says left though. Like, I wired this to the left, so it's like I wasn't even wrong. Literally the... Am I crazy? Yeah. Literally the thing is the ribbon is wrong. Where it says R, it's actually L. So that's assuring. That's really, really strange. I'm confused now. Let's turn this thing back on and see if it's still goofy. Go in there. Kind of don't even want to put the screws in yet because I'm gonna make sure everything's right. This is not okay. Okay, that's how this sits. Okay, so you're going to power this thing on. Hold the select. Yeah, like they literally... Guys, that's hilarious. So, on the ribbon, it says the right is supposed to be wired here and the left is supposed to be wired here. It's literally backwards. So, that's really funny. We'll see if it was just this ribbon or if it's all of them. I'm going to assume it's all of them. It's not a big deal. Like, it's not going to affect the way the system functions at all. It's just funny that they screwed that up in the production. Alright, that feels better. Get that in. Yep. Alright, this is good. I like when they make it so the screens can have the film on it still, though. Because a lot of the times they do the screens where it'll have like a do not tamper tape on it and you have to like peel it off, and it's just nicer when the customer gets to peel it off, you know? Alright. the hell's going on with this thing? Ugh, stupid idiot. I hate when these things come out. Okay, let's try this again. I'm AI with the braids. That's all I think about, really. Alright, that feels normal. I'm AI with the braids. Oh, I'm missing a screw also. Beautiful. Perfect. Just what I like. Okay, so I'm missing a screw. Why do they do this to me? I do not know. Why did they do this to me? I just threw a bunch of screws away, too. I should have left them on my desk. Alright, found one. Oof. Alright. Put that on there. This one doesn't have a battery mod, so... yeah, okay. There it is. Boom, one down for the day. One down. Alright. What's going on? Arrakis. We're going to call you Arrakis. Arrakis. Alright. Next up, we are going to do... We'll do the another Evangelion one with the rechargeable battery mod. Yeah, we'll do another one of those. Actually, no. Let's switch it up. Let's do the Kyogre with the no. Kyogre with the amp, with the audio amp. So we'll need this. And yeah, we'll do that. I'm happy to report that the same day you streamed last time was the day my Venusaur GBA was delivered. Let's go. Glad it made it to you. We are building a bunch of orders today. All right, this one. Where did I put those? Doing an audio amp. All right, clean the power switch first. It almost gave you a scare. Nice. That's funny. Yeah, I've seen the Gundam shell before. I think I've actually had one, but it was really beat up. I think I... No, I don't know if I have that one. That's funny. It's radioactive. Alright, so we're doing amp. Let's make sure this one works so that... I hate when this happens. There we go. Alright, let's just be sure this one's working correctly. Alright, perfect. So we can go ahead and take this speaker off. Install this amp. Need a couple wires. Do I have any wires lying around? I got one. Okay, cool. We got two right here. We need four. There we go. Here's two, and I need two more. Can't find him. I got one. I'll have to steal some from here. Alright. Yeah. Video games are bad for you. Alright. Yeah, guys, like the stream if you're enjoying the stream. I know it's a little chill today, but kind of in my zone, you know? My mod zone. So, I will describe what we're doing. So this is the audio amp. Boosts the audio signal, basically, is all. We can actually still use the original speaker. It sounds pretty good. So we can still use that if it's not blown. But we'll see. We are going to be attaching the ground to the black side of this capacitor, and then we're going to be bridging these two. I know it's hard to see, but there's two little capacitors right here. We're going to bridge those with the positive, so let's go ahead. test it. All right. All set. Now we can move on to the shell. I think that's all. Yep. All right, another one of these screens. Got that, and then this. And now we'll find out if these are messed up too. We don't need. Oh, do I need this one? Alright, let's get this thing in here. How does this go again? Oh yeah, like this. Wait, how does it go? Alright. Nope, that ain't right. Alright. Okay. Oh, definitely. I'm glad you're enjoying your Game Boy. That's awesome. I'm glad it got there safe and it's working. Alright. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna actually solder the right wire to the left like last time. Oop, got a scratch. Oh yeah, I got a video planned on the Battle Network games. I didn't realize the Battle Network games were in EVO this year. It was like a side event, but still really crazy. I saw a video recently. It was like the finals of I don't know what Battle Network game they were playing, but yeah, it was Battle Network. I think they were playing like the new Switch version, obviously. Not new, but you know they did the remakes. I don't know what game it was, but yeah, look it up, dude. Pretty crazy. I was like, damn, I really need to make that video because I have the video of all the like battle or not video. I have like the battle chip accessory, and I don't even know how it works, but I bought it because I wanted to make a video of it like last year, and I still haven't done it, but it's on the list. Yeah, that stuff's pretty awesome, competitive. Like, what? Oh, like the competitive scene for that is pretty wild. It looks really complicated, actually. Looks like a very complicated game. Yeah, it was like a side event that the community put on, so I don't think it wasn't like a main thing, but if you just look it up, like search it on YouTube, because I just watched a video. I watched like 10 minutes of it, and it was like 30 minutes long. Yeah, it was pretty awesome. Oh shit, I forgot to put the damn bracket in. Oh man, I gotta unsolder these. Desolder, sorry. Okay, let's put that in. Come on. Come on. Oh my gosh, this thing's pissing me off. Okay, deep breath. Deep breath. Pissing me off, pissing me off. Alright, we got it. Okay, let's get this in there. Looking at them too. Does the hole in the middle suck? I didn't, you know, the rug's so small that, because like they have two sizes, but the like larger one is really expensive, and like I already had to spend like 70 bucks on that rug, and I wanted to see the quality before I bought the $100-something one, but I have it on like a vinyl floor, and it slides around like crazy. I need to put some tape or something, like rug tape on the bottom of it, because yeah, it slides around a lot. The hole, I haven't tried. I mean, it's really small, so it's like I wouldn't even have a chair on it. It was literally just supposed to be like a floor mat, so to wipe your feet or whatever. I wanted something a little bit cool, and it's a cool rug though. Definitely small though. Ah. All right, let's try to see if this. Oh, something came unsoldered. What the hell? Okay. Looking good so far. I'm going to just go ahead and put the screws in it, because I think it's going to be good. I hope it's going to be good. What's going on, Ard Hammond? Going good. We're on number 2. We're shooting for 5 this stream. So, yeah, we're moving through. They're all pretty simple today for this stream. Nothing too insane. This one's one of the harder ones because it takes the audio amp, so it's a little bit more work. Alright. Let's go ahead and fire it up and see how it is working. I was going to try the nostalgia route. I was thinking the Mewtwo VMAX card rug. Yeah, heck yeah. Yeah, I need some more of them. They have some good ones, and there's some like Yu-Gi-Oh ones you can find on AliExpress too for pretty cheap. I might grab a couple of those. That is loud. Dude, I know, right? I was blown away when I saw it. I honestly thought it was fake at first. I was like, oh, this is probably like they're just memeing, like it wasn't actually at Evo. But there was a lot of views on the video, and then I was like, oh wait, did it do it correctly? I wasn't paying attention. I was pretty blown away. I was pretty hype, and I was like, oh, now I'm inspired to like make the video that I was gonna make, the little short about the battle chips, because that battle chip accessory is so cool, and I feel like a lot of people don't know about it. Okay, yeah. So all of these ribbon cables are marked backwards. For those of you that have just joined, we're using these new ribbon cables for these screens that just came out, I guess, and they're marked right and left, but they're opposites. So, anyways. Yeah, I was pretty confused when I saw that. I would have definitely wanted to watch that live. That was probably pretty hype, even though I have no idea what's going on. That was probably a lot of fun, though, for the commentators, because their game, you know, is so obscure. Like, the game that they're obsessed with is so obscure. They probably never thought that they were going to get a chance to commentate at Evo, so that was probably pretty fun for them. Also, that was probably pretty awesome when they revealed that they were remaking those games. Like, that community is pretty nuts. Like, they're so obsessed with that game, which is pretty cool. But for it to get a remake, that was probably pretty hype for them. Yeah, Battle Network is a really cool game. I actually used to play that with my friend Joe, like, a lot. In my opinion, I feel like they made too many of them, and it kind of, like, was overwhelming for me as a kid. You know, I liked the first one, I really liked the second one, and then they came out with the third one, and I was, alright, that's pretty cool. And then the fourth one, and the fifth one, and the sixth one, the seventh one, the moon, the white, and I was like, dude, what's going on? Like, why is there so many? Like, what's the difference? I kind of, like, I don't know. Kind of fell out of it because it was just too much. There was too many. You couldn't keep up. I can't buy all of them. Like, think about coming out with, is it 8 or 10 games? It's like 8 to 10 games on one system. That's crazy, right? Like, and they did the Mega Man Zero stuff. That was wild. But yeah, me and my friend Joe used to play the first and the second one, I think, quite a bit. Okay, this one is Dunzo. Ba-boom. Audio amp installed. This one doesn't take rechargeable batteries. And she's a Dunzo. Okay, let's move on to number 3. I'm going to take a drink. I agree with you with the Yu-Gi-Oh! Rugs. They are fire. I just don't have room for 4 of them because I can't decide. Yeah, I know. I hear you. I'm probably going to grab one. I don't know, maybe. If I can find a cool one. The ones I see on AliExpress are like, you know, they're alright. I wish they just had a plain, like a regular, I don't know, what card would be sick? Like a Sangan, like a Rescue Rabbit, something like that. I know they got the Blue Eyes, and they got the Dark Magician one. Those ones are cool, but kind of like, you know, overdone. I would like to have something a little bit more obscure. Where's my pen? Alright. Okay, we are moving on to... We'll do the Evangelion one with the rechargeable battery. I only have one rechargeable with me right here, so we can only... 2 of them need rechargeable batteries, but only one of them I have with a hole, so... I need to go dig through some stuff later and find that. But for now, we'll move on. We will do this one first. This one's very simple. Simple as the first one. Just gotta clean it first. We're actually doing a Mega Man. You know what? Let's go ahead and do a Mega Man one. Because we do have to do one Mega Man one, and, you know, to stay on topic, we'll do a Mega Man build. Because I do have the shell in the room. Do I remember Zoki64? Of course I remember Zoki64. That guy is fire. Yeah, that dude, he was so good. He actually was like inspired me a lot when I was painting controllers, like way years ago when I was really into painting controllers. Yeah, dude, I would DM him sometimes and ask him stuff. Dude is super cool. From what I experienced. That was the time when Capcom was pushing Mega Man games. Yeah, they're pushing them like crazy too. I have a funny Mega Man story. I'll tell in a second. What's going on, Vittoria? So many games like Mega Man X, Mega Man Zero, Battle Network. Yeah. It was nuts. He disappeared. Yeah, he did disappear. He did fall completely off. You know, I think a lot of people struggle with burnout, and I totally get it. I think a lot of people... The social media thing is so hard. Like, trying to make content and then it not performing well, and then you put so much time into making not only the art or whatever it is, then you also spend so much time making the content, and then for it to not to like even reach the followers that you have can be very discouraging for people, and I totally get it. I think that's why a lot of people just totally stop doing it altogether, because they're like, dude, I put so much time into this, and it's like, that's the way it goes, man. I've been there. I know how it is. So I'm sure he probably just living life. He probably still does what he does, but he just probably doesn't post it because he just doesn't feel like it. Hear that? Going on, Joshua? Yes, you did. You made it. And we're not even halfway done, so good timing. Okay, this is a 32 pin. This one will be a tad different. Tape first. It's so wild. Every so often, the ad pops on mid-convo and starts audio blasting some weird medical... Yeah, sorry about that. I forget people, like, I have YouTube Premium. Not to brag. No, I literally wish I didn't have to have it, but it's like, I watch all YouTube on my iPad, and you can't use ad block on iPad, so it's like $20 a month, and I just watch so much YouTube because all I do is sit in here and work, so it's like, I forget about the ads. I need to turn them off, honestly. I don't make anything on the ads, like anything, so it's like, I might as well turn them off for the live streams. Yeah, they're pointless. I just forget about it. I can't forget Mega Man Legends. Is that the one where you get like all of the game? I remember, this is my Mega Man story. I bought, when I was like between 12 and 14, I bought a Mega Man game for the GameCube, and I thought it was gonna be, because I had never played Mega Man before. I only played Battle Network, and I had no like really preconception of what Mega Man actually was. So I'd only played Battle Network, so I was like, sick, I'm gonna get that new Mega Man game. And the Mega Man game was like the anniversary game. It wasn't Legends. Legends is the one on 64, or I'm confused. There's so many. I bought the one for the GameCube, and it was just like a compilation of like all 11 games, and I started playing them. I'm like, dude, these games suck. Because it was like the first Mega Man game, which was like really hard. You know, like super hard. It was like the Game Boy one or whatever. And I tried to take it back to GameStop and say, hey, this game sucks like really, really bad. I don't want it. And they're like, well, you opened it. Like, I can't give it. I was so bummed out. I think I traded it in and like took a hella loss on it and just got something different. It's funny. I always wanted to get one of his custom painted GBAs. Yeah. There's not that many people to do custom painted one. Custom painting is like so much work. It's like so much work to do a good paint job that people have to charge so much that they just don't even do it. Yeah. What's going on, Sleeper? I'm gonna get the shell and then we'll keep talking. Boom. So you finished 4 days of Comic-Con. You had one retro gaming booth. Business was booming, huh? I couldn't even get to the counter to see the games they had. Interesting. That's inspirational for me. You know, my thing with doing the cons is like, in theory, I think it's a good idea. Like, I think it would be a lot of fun. but it's like all the setup and all of the like, I'm so behind on all the stuff I already have to do. So to have to build all these extra Game Boys to be able to set up a booth and then to go there, and it's like, would I even make that much money? And I have to pay to be in a booth. Maybe I would. I don't know. So I definitely want to do one day. I just don't know what con. Probably something in Orlando because that's not too far. But it's definitely on the list of things to do. Gabriel Lopez, thank you for the sub. But that's really sick. That's really sick. That inspires me. I could have a really sick booth, dude. We'll like set up a mini ramp, like skateboards, gaming, Shrek TV. They're not gonna get me to leave that place. YouTube Premium definitely worth it. It's definitely worth it. Think about the way I think of it is like most people watch YouTube more than they watch Netflix, and you pay for Netflix, and that it costs the same amount. Think about it. Just saying. And then the creators get part of that money. So that's like a big deal too. So you're not having to watch ads. And then the creators that you do watch, they get a portion of the premium that you pay. So it's honestly a pretty good system. Because I can see like in my ad revenue, like what portion of whatever is coming from ads and what's coming from premium. I don't really know anyone that does custom painted GBAs. I really don't. There was this guy named Pucho Magic. He's out of Orlando, and he does really good. He's really good at painting, but he really just did it as a hobby. I don't even think he really ever made money on it. Like, dude's got a family, has a whole other business. He's like older, and he's really good at it though. But he likes gaming, so he would make stuff. I have some really cool stuff from him actually. I can show you really quick. I'll grab something. One day I need to put this together. It's a whole thing. I'll tell that story after this. I'm not even modding GBAs today. I'm custom designing stickers for the back. Heck yeah. Let's go. What printer are you using for that? Because if you need a recommendation on printer, I know the printer. Good ass printer. It's like 600 bucks though. Pretty expensive, but it's worth it. I had dude, when I was making custom labels, like myself, I had so much trouble trying to find like a printing system. I used to go to FedEx to get it printed, and like it was a whole thing. They'd make me sign waivers. Dude, FedEx is so crazy. They make me sign waivers to say that I wasn't like selling the stickers because they had Pokemon on it. I'm like, dude, I gotta sign this? Like, are you kidding me? What, are you gonna come sue me for selling a sticker? Like, it's freaking crazy. It was so stupid. It was so stupid. The Mega Man Anniversary Collection on GameCube. That's what I bought. That's what I bought. I was not happy. Very upset. Where do I buy the shells? I work with a supplier that helps me get the shells made and produced. Mega Man Legend was a series on PS1 with a spin-off called the Trone Bone Misadventures. The first Game Boy, or the first Mega Man Legends was on N64 under the Mega Man 64. See, I knew. I was smart. I knew. What's going on, Jocko? Mega Man Legends 3 was going to happen on the 3DS, but that game got canceled back in 2011. Damn, that sucks. What even is Legends? Like, is that like the first person? Like, is that what you are in it? I don't even know, dude. I'm using a Canon inkjet. That's what I use, dude. You know what's up. It's been great. Got a new cutter though. The Sister Juliet got here yesterday. That's what's up. Yeah, I was using the Silhouette Cameo. That one works pretty well for the cutting. And then the printer I use is the Canon Pixma Pro 200. It's huge. The ink is really expensive, but it looks like insanely good for the price, honestly. Because like we do photography too, so like if I need to print photos, it's like really good, really like deep blacks. Like it's a really good printer. Ink really expensive though, but I like how it's like 12 different inks in it though, so like the colors are super dialed. All right, what are we doing here? All right, this is just a normal one with a rechargeable battery. Got that right here. Boom. God, the shed is coming along so good. We got like all the buttons in there, like all the different buttons labeled. It's looking so good. Oh man, can't wait to make that YouTube video, like showing off the whole thing. It's gonna be so hype. So stoked. All right, let's go into thing. I need a screen. All right. I have great things about the Cameo. I mainly just got the Juliet because it uses camera to detect the cutting marks. That's pretty sick. Yeah, The Cameo I got is like old now. I mean, I got it like 5 years ago, so it still works. I never use it really anymore. But I still could. I have everything for it. Making the custom labels is pretty fun, actually. Except for when they don't cut right and thing cuts all crazy. Yeah, I'm sure the newer cameos are better, though. The old one was like... The one I have is like... Sometimes it would just go nuts. And just like cut all over the place. And I hate dealing with the cutting mats. It's like a... It's a whole thing. But I did it for a long time. Alright. How the hell does this thing go together? Okay, this one goes like this. Figured I'd let you know, but the blue Game Boy with the red buttons I bought off you came yesterday. The one with the messed up motherboard. It works great. I'm going to play it for a bit today. Oh, awesome, man. Yeah, yours is the one where I had to send it back to you like 2 times or something. Because the switch kept breaking. Let me know if that's correct. I'm pretty sure that's who I'm talking to right now. And you live out of the country. And yeah, anyways, glad it's working. Yeah, I completely swapped the motherboard. There was something weird with that one where I think the like the switch kept breaking. Like the metal part that holds the switch in place kept like coming loose, so it wasn't touching the like to make a connection. It was super simple, but it was like annoying because it was definitely fixed. And then just from shipping. Okay, yeah, I hope it's working good now because like I said, I swapped the entire motherboard. How does this go in? Oh yeah, it's gotta go down like this. So on this one, like I said, this is the first 32 pin that we built today. The 40 pin ribbon cables have been having an issue where the right is the left and it's backwards. So let's see if this one's backward as well. I'm gonna wire it up normally, so the right to the right instead of swapped, and see if it's all screwballed. Oh wow, this one's like completely different. Am I crazy? Did I do this wrong? Oh, I must have done this wrong, bro. I hate this, bro. I hate that they do this to me. It's like, can they just send me the screens with the ribbons attached? Or at least this ribbon. Sorry, I'm just ranting. I'm ranting. I'm gonna have a friend of mine swap the batteries in my Pokemon games, and I'm gonna be enjoying some gold, red, gold, silver, and crystal. Let's go. That's tight. It's not that hard to do yourself if you want to do it yourself. It really isn't that bad. Oh, you've been using a Cricut? Yeah, they gotta be perfect. It's kind of tough. Custom labels are tough, man. Sucks when you get like perfect ones printed and then they don't cut correctly. That is crazy. That is the worst case scenario. Okay. Mega Man. Ah, idiot. Oh, I'm not an idiot. I'm not an idiot. I didn't put the bracket in. But that's cool. We didn't solder it in yet. I'm actually so smart. And not dumb at all. Oh, perfect. So good. Alright. Uh-oh. Where's the buttons? See what music we're on now. Same music still. All right. Go. All right. So we're gonna wire this up like normal. All right. Let's test it before we put the screws back together. Put the screws in, I mean, all right. Did I not clean this yet? I swear I did. Okay, so we're getting nothing. Oh, I'm an idiot. For real this time, though. It looks like I did clean it, but maybe I gotta clean it again. Nope, they're both backwards. Okay, so both of the ribbons are wrong. Pikachu is Predator. I just rewatched Predator, actually. Good movie. Right. Okay. Not sure what the issue with this switch is. I think he used to use car paint. Yes, he did. You have to use car, it's like an automotive grade clear coat. I used to use the same stuff. Some people mix their own stuff, but you can buy it in rattle cans too. It's just really expensive. I think he would mix his own stuff because I'm pretty sure he used a actual like airbrush type of paint sprayer. So I'm sure he mixed his own automotive stuff because he like had a legit setup. I never had a legit setup. I would just use rattle cans because I just didn't want to learn how to use like a full setup. But you can get really good results out of the rattle cans. It's just that like if you buy the automotive clear coat in a can, first of all, it's like $30 a can, and once you open it, it's done because it has a hardener that you have to bust into it, and then it mixes with the paint basically on the inside, and you got to shake it, and then once you spray it on, it has like a 24-hour basically life until the can is like completely useless. But I'll show you after I build this one of the controllers that Pucho made for me a while back, years ago, and I never used it. I just never got around to using it. What's going on, Mutt? Thomas Peters with the sub. Guys, I was able to secure 2 analog pockets. I can't ever not say analog pocket. 2 analog 3Ds, which is the new N64 console. So one's going to be for me, and I am planning on possibly giving one away. Think about that. Problem is, I don't know when I'm gonna get it because it says it's not shipping until next year, so that kind of puts the damper on the 300K giveaway. But whatever. Hopefully, maybe we can get to 350 by then. Ooh, I spelled Evangelion wrong. You're right. Sorry, I typed that really fast. Okay, where is a chargeable battery? Okay. This one is ready to go. This one is available on the website, guys. This one's fire, though. Very nice, very good, very cool. Bam. Let's see, make sure everything's working. Brightness, all good. Give it the blow. Okay, 3 down. We have 2 more that I would like to get done. And they're both Evangelion. Keep losing this pen. Pen, where are you? Focus. How does this happen to me? There it is. I don't know why it happens. Happy birthday to Mutt's mom. Shout out Mutt's mom. Alright. 2 Evangelions. We will do the easier one first. I need another Game Boy though, because I don't think these Game Boys are any good. I have some sitting on my desk, but I forget why they're sitting there. Oh, this one I can see. This select button is fried. That's no good. What is this one up to? This one doesn't have a speaker. And this one looks fine. There's got to be something wrong with it. Oh, this one doesn't have a switch. Okay. Noted. Okay, let's grab this one. This one looks okay. Try this one first. Getting so close to 350k. Wait. No, getting so close to 300k. 350 is what I was saying, hopefully by the time we get the analog 3D. Yeah, my subs kind of slowed down a lot because I hadn't been posting for like 3 months. So that's a bummer. But, it sucks to see that. But can't do it all. Audio is low? On what, the music? Or on my voice? Because everyone seems to be hearing what I'm saying. Ooh, this one's nasty. Voice is too low? Alright, well. Let me know if that's better. It's Tuesday in it. Too true. What's going on, Stein? Let me know if my voice is sounding better now. Thank you for letting me know. I always keep it at the same amount, so it's weird. Nice. New to the lives. Yeah, the lives are a little bit less interesting than the shorts, but still interesting. We're just building Game Boys. Are you starting to get more orders because it's almost the holidays? I'm not sure. It's kind of... It always kind of goes in and out. It's always kind of like random, you know? It always really depends on how many videos I'm posting. Because I was out of town for those 2 weeks in the end of August. And I really haven't been able to post a whole lot of videos over the past few months. It's kind of been slowing down, but at the same time, I was still really backed up with orders, so it was like I'm still building a lot of stuff. But yes, my plan is to get everything caught up within the next week, and I've been trying to do that for a while, but then it's like right when I have the time to get caught up, I'm having issues getting product in, so it's like a constant battle of getting product in. But I have quite a bit of stock right now, so I should be able to bang out a bunch of stuff in the next week, which is awesome. And so I'm hoping to get everything caught up in the next week and a half, and be like completely caught up. Right now I have about 40 to build, which I know it looks like we're going slow. I build them a lot slower when I'm on stream because I'm talking to you guys and everything. When I do it off stream, I do my like workflow is a little bit different. It's basically the same, but it is a little bit different. And I do go quite a bit faster because I just kind of zone out. But yeah, so right now, holiday orders start coming in kind of towards... Yeah, they're starting to come in a little bit, I think. But I think towards November, mainly like the first 2 weeks of November, is usually the main time that those come in. But, yeah. So, what was the question? What order are you currently building? Currently, I'm going to build another... I have 2 more white Evangelions to build. So that's what we're doing right now. Right after I clean this. And then we will be done with the stream for today. I might take apart some SPs towards the end, depending on how many people are still in here. Because I have a bunch of SPs I need to build too. For later in the week, which I was out of batteries. So I had to buy a bunch of batteries because I was out of the battery upgrade. I get most of my shells from different suppliers that I work with. You know. Sabrina Giddy, thank you for the sub. Alright, let's see if this one is even working correctly. Prince Slap, what's going on? Appreciate it, brother. Okay. She is fired. Hopefully the L and R triggers are working. I did not test those, so let's see. Guys, also, don't forget to give the stream a like. If you're chilling in here, it helps me out. And consider becoming a member. We give away a custom console every single month. We're going to do the drawing for October in the next day or two. So if you want to squeeze on in there, you still got time. All right, let's get to business here. Anything specific? You know, I was going to build one of my new Game Boys. I have a bunch of new shells. I wanted to build something new. But I also have GameCubes coming in. Really, it's anything that the winner wants. I have PS Vitas coming in, which have been really hard to get, along with 3DSs. So I would be willing to give one of those away if we could hit 50 members, which we're really close. If we could hit back to 50 members, I'd be willing to give one of those away. I just got those. They should be here in the next week. But yeah, you know, I'm pretty flexible when it comes to the member winners, unless there's something really specific that I want to build and we build it live before, which there's quite a few different things that I want to get built, but I don't really have the time because we're building orders anyways. So yeah, nothing specific right now. Really leaving it up to the winner. Have it. Is this the same color? Well, these are different color white, so we won't even be able to do the battery right now. We'll have to figure something else out for that. All right. This is a 40 pin. What Neo Genesis 7 get a game there? There's no Game Boy Advance games, but there were some Japanese Game Boy games. I mean, there might be Japanese GBA games. Mondo. Shout out to Mondo. He knows what's up. See if I can do this correctly this time. Is that right? That feels wrong. Nope, that was right. Is it any good? The game? I don't know. It's Japanese, so I can't really play it. I have it. No idea what you do in it. Oop, I heard a cracking noise. Not a noise I like to hear. Hopefully it was just the shell. Just gonna ignore that like my problems. Alright. I think the Japanese EVA game was a... Yeah, I'm not sure at all. I'm not up to speed with Evangelion gaming. Alright. This is the one. The back needs the crack. Let's get these buttons in here. Yeah, the GBC ones, that's what I'm talking about. Which is weird they never made any for GBA, but... They made Yu Yu Hakusho games for GBA. That was kind of like the same era, wasn't it? Alright. So right goes to left. Left goes to right. And start goes to, or select goes to select. Alright. Is that a 3D printed shell holder? Yes, it is. Don't ask me where I got it, because I got it off Thingiverse, and I don't think the project is on there anymore. And that was like 6 years ago. five or 6 years ago. Come on. Sure to make these tight fitting. It's alright though. Okay, let's see what we got. There's a really good GBC pinball game with all sorts of mecha, including... What's it called? But are the games good, or just Google said there's a game but is any good? I don't know, because it's in Japanese, so I wouldn't be able to play it. Nice. Let's go. I wonder if that's because your Google searches are just biased because you watch this, the videos on YouTube. Let's go Google, though. I think that the select button could be a little bit cleaner, so let's do that. Super Robot Pinball, badass sounding. Alright, let's go ahead and clean this a little, because that connection was not amazing. That's all it takes. Funny enough, speaking of Japanese games, I've considered buying some Japanese Game Boy games from places like Bai. Yeah, the Japanese games, I have so many. I have a ton of them, but they're just really fun to collect because they just have really cool artwork and stuff. I've never really been able to play any of them, but I have a bunch. I have a bunch. You can find really huge lots of them for very cheap because they just have so many over there. Oh, it's just like a power supply. It's just like a generic power supply I got off Amazon. I just have it set to 3 volts and I just hook it up so I can test stuff. It works good though. I mean, I haven't really had any issues with it. What I really needed it for back in, when I was still doing GameCube controllers is I would wire in the LEDs for the GameCube controller, and there was like no way to test them without having to plug the controller in, and I didn't want to do that, so I bought that, and then I could just hook the alligator clips up to the wires and power the controller, so that was helpful. That's the real reason I needed it. You played through like 2 levels of Japanese game using Google Translate. That's so funny. You had your eyes on the Pokemon Blue and Green Japanese as well as the Godzilla game. Yeah, those are tight. Oh my gosh, 3DSs are terrible, man. I've done some work on 3DSs and I get messages. It seems like every single day I get an email about somebody wanting me to repair a 3DS and I just won't do it. Like, so 3DSs are rough. I have one right now that I need to do the shell on. I need to completely redo the shell. Okay, so this one needs a rechargeable battery, which we will not be partaking in this second. So we're just going to leave the back off so I don't forget, but that is how she is looking. So this next one we need to do. Is this the same one as earlier? Oh no, okay. Yeah, that one's that one. Okay, so the next one we have to do is, it's the same exact thing, but it just has tactile triggers. So that'll be the last one for the stream today. And yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Tactile triggers, pretty simple. I'll tell you one quick hack of how to get these triggers off of here. See, the reason I saved this one is because this trigger is really rusty, so I'm just going to assume it doesn't work. I'll show you this quick hack to get them off really quick. Clip them on both sides, just 2 sides. Okay, check this out. It's my own technique. Okay, so now we have the hard parts are out. Then we go and we take this bad boy right here, just like that. The old trigger is now removed, and it took no time at all. Now we just got to remove all the old bits. To do that, we're going to use some of this and some of this. Smells delicious. Don't breathe this. Now we're good to go. Put the new ones in. Oh, I think I have to pull a couple things out. There we go. Oh, I think, yeah, we're good. Okay. Some fresh ones right here. All right, I played New Bow. I have a ROM of it on my Easy Flash. Do you do face button mods to make the GBA feel like the SP? Yeah, we can do. I call it a tactile switch mod. Like the tactile face buttons is what I usually call it. Yeah, we can do that. I have the stuff to do that. If you ever want to do it for your build, I can do it. I charge like $40 for it. You can do 40. Yeah, 40 is good if you ever wanted to do that. Yeah, the Easy Flash is sick. Way better than the EverDrive. The EverDrive is a piece of garbage. Piece of garbage, our EverDrive. I know from experience. You used Easy Flash on your Switch? What? I picked up the one for the DS actually. I own that. It's somewhere in this room. I never used it once, but I have it. All right, did I clean this one? No, I didn't clean this yet. Let's clean this out. I do own a DS2 flash cart. I've never heard of that. Never heard of that one. The Parallel came to the game a little late. Yeah, I know. It's like everybody already has R4 cards, but they're kind of annoying to use. If I remember, I mean, I had an R4 card in high school, but I remember it was pretty annoying to set up. My friend figured out how to set it up, but I remember it just not being as easy as it should have been. And on the DS, I got the Action Replay. Action Replay is pretty tight. I have a Retro Pocket 3 also somewhere in here that I never used. So much stuff. Or maybe I gave that away. I might have given that away. I think I actually gave that away. Yeah. Oh, no music playing. Let me help that situation. There we go. Something fresh. That's basically the same. Yeah, man. I feel you, Mutt. The Game Boys are expensive. I cannot deny that. But they are expensive as it is. All the parts and everything. Okay. This one is ready to go. Yeah, my problem with the all those like Retroid and all those like third-party emulation devices, they just never feel right. You know what I mean? They always feel cheap. They don't feel... Something's off, you know? I'm kind of weird. What's going on, AT? Yes, sir. You guys are just in time to see the last build of the stream. Going up on 2 hours here. Pretty solid. Yep. So we actually have to cut these a little bit so that the tactile triggers will fit in there. Just a tiny shave a little plastic off the edge of the where the trigger sits. Nice. All right, moving right along. Y'all are gonna laugh, but I also had my eyes on an Analog Pocket. Yeah, the Analog Pockets are sick, honestly. Just for, like, the novelty of having one. Because I don't think they're ever gonna make something like that again. In my opinion, it's really sweet. Playing on the TV is pretty freaking sick. That system feels solid. That system doesn't feel cheap when you play it. Versus like a Retroid or an Ambernick. They all feel bad to me. The Retroid, the Ambernick, the Miu. The Miu's not too bad, but still something. I don't know. Something about the Pocket just feels really solid. Is this the one that's... No, okay, we're good. Alright, let's pop that bad boy in there. Get this thing going. And this thing... What do we got? This is a 40 pin also. Alright. Let me know if you can find it there. I might still have that specific loader on. Oh, okay, you're talking about something else. Yeah, Pocket's solid. Aside from the custom Game Boy I bought from him, from J-Boy Mods, I have a Glacier GBA, a black SP, a blue micro. Oh, the micros are so tight. Nice. You gotta have them all. You gotta have them all. Yeah, I've heard some people say that about custom shells too. I don't feel the same. I mean, some custom shells feel kind of weird. None of them ever feel as the same as the original. They just feel different, but like I feel like it's not bad though. But maybe I'm biased because I handle them so much, and the only Game Boy Advance OEM shells I see are disgusting and like just terrible. So like I have this mental block of thinking that they're worse or thinking that they're better, you know what I mean? Because all the ones I see are just trash, and I've seen, you know, thousands of trash ones, so my brain just thinks they're all trash. I don't know why I stuck this down before putting this in here. It's kind of hard to get in there, to be honest. Yeah. All right. Only for like 3DS, I like my Steam Deck so I can play 2 screens. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I feel like the DS is one system, like, you absolutely have to play it on a DS. Like, you can't emulate it. It just is wrong. It just doesn't feel right ever. Oopsie. going on, Soy? Thanks for stopping in, bud. All right, home stretch here. What the hell? This thing's all screwed up. There we go. This thing's messing with me. Here we go. Did we clean the switch? Oh, we definitely cleaned the switch. Some of my you sold your graphics card during the crypto mine and got the Steam Deck. That's funny. Yeah, it's like some Game Boy. It's not Game Boy. It's like some. It's called Video Game Crime Jazz. Yeah. Is that how you think of it? You got the Steam Deck for free because you sold your graphics card? Okay. Cool. She working. Because after the crypto mine went back down, I bought the same graphics card. That's so funny. Yeah, that was a fun time. Alright, I need... Where are the... There they are. Damn it. Screw went in upside down. SP for sure. SP is the best for traveling. Especially if you don't care about it getting scratched up. It's so good. Alright, so we just need a battery for this one. And we are good to go. I don't really have any in here, so I can't really finish it, but it is pretty much done. I just have to put these stickers on it. Do you need a GBA test card? I was going to make a couple extras now that I found out my epilogue. I'm actually good, dude. We had a viewer send me a bunch recently. Shout out to him. You think he was just in here? Joshua, I think is his name. He was in here a little earlier. I'm pretty sure it was him who sent all those in. But thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Okay, this one's done as well. So that would be it for today, boys and girls. We knocked out 5, which is great. 5. I am going to do these other 5 off stream later today, probably. We have a bunch of Game Boy Colors that need to get done this week. And we have a bunch of SPs we need to do this week. This one's a big one, because this one's a Blastoise SP. It has USB-C charging, tactile triggers, audio amp, and a headphone jack. So basically, it is this one right here. This is like the same thing. You know, this is a sad story, this Game Boy right here. Oh, this one doesn't have tactile triggers, though. That one does? Yeah. This guy bought a Game Boy for someone. Spent a decent amount of money, and it was actually this Game Boy right here. And it's the Pikachu edition. Headphone jack, USB-C, upgraded battery. This thing had the works, tactile triggers, and he gave it to someone as a gift, and apparently they didn't want it. Which, how? Like, so he said, yeah, can you just like rebuild it and make it red? I guess he's going to keep it for himself or something, or maybe give it to them and they want like a plain red one. I don't know. So this one's just sitting around. If the member who wins the members only giveaway that I'm gonna do the drawing for the next day, they could win. They could take this one home if they wanted. It's it's ready to go. It's fully built. It just needs a battery because I took the battery out of this one to put in this one because I'm out of batteries right now. But yeah, or if anyone is looking for this exact style and they want to buy it for a gift for somebody, it's ready to ship like right now. So yeah. It's too bad, honestly, but this one will sit around until it sells because this is a really cute one. Like, how do you not want this? Look at this. Headphone jack in the side. USB-C charging. Has the cool brown buttons with the little Pikachu right there. Doesn't turn on, like I said, because there's no battery. But yeah. So that's very sad. I love the SP, but after 2 hours of playing, your hands cramp. Yeah, I get you. I get you. I understand that. See, for me, it's not an issue because I don't ever play games for more than like an hour because I get all crazy feeling. Like I've always had this thing where I can't stare at a screen for that long. I don't know. I liked playing, but I'd always start to get a headache. I'd have to go outside. I need one. Do you sell them? Yeah, we can sell you one. For you, I'll sell one. jboymods.com. This is my first time chatting in one of your streams. What's going on, Stan? Thanks for stopping in, bud. You missed the whole stream, but that's all right. You're getting the tail end where I talk and yap for a little while until we hit our 2-hour mark. How could you not want a Pikachu? I know, right? Like, I don't build that one very often either. Like, the Pikachu one's not that requested for some reason. Once every couple months, I feel like. Yeah. It's so cute. How much is it? Or is it on your website? So if you built this one out on the website with every single thing, because it has the tactile triggers, the headphone jack, which is a pretty intense mod, USB-C, which is decently intense, upgraded battery, I think it's like 400 something. Yeah. Do you sell the GBA test cards? I can't sell them to you. They were given to me as a gift, so I wouldn't feel right selling them. I'm just gonna hold on to them. But that's maybe something I should do one day, is get a bunch of them made and put them up on the website for sale. I don't really know where to have them made, but I should do that. I do not have that kind of money. The most I've bought a Nintendo console for is 80 bucks. I hear that. I hear that. Oof. that's it for today, guys. I have a bunch of SPs that I need to take apart and clean. We have, hopefully, I'm supposed to be getting SP batteries in today. I have a bunch of orders I need to ship, but I didn't have the batteries for them. Let's see. Yep. I don't think they've been delivered yet, so. And then I have a bunch of Game Boy Colors I need to take apart too. This is a pretty cool sticker that was on a Game Boy, an SP I just got in. It's Dragon Quest 9. I believe that's 9. I had to show you guys this one Game Boy. So you see this color gold Game Boy? Check this one out. I got this one in with a lot recently when I got scammed. I'm supposed to get 20 Game Boys. I only got 18. One of them was this, and then one of them was a completely empty shell. So I got screwed there. But check this thing out. Looks pretty legit. Open it up. Ah, something's off. Ah, it's not looking too good. Not looking too hot. Flip it over. That's a little bit weird. It's just a rectangle. And what is this? Oh, I didn't know these charge by USB, whatever that is. USB micro. That's pretty funny. I don't think it works because the whole, I opened it up and it was completely corroded on the inside. But yeah. Somebody probably bought this thinking it was an actual Game Boy once, and that kind of is upsetting. Let's open it up really quick. Yeah, I'm sure it does have built-in games. I have another one of these. It's not this exact model, but I have another clone one. And it's just so weird. So that's the inside. And then it's completely corroded. This is literally a cell phone battery. Because it has the 3 contact points. This is literally a cell phone battery. That is too much. It's pretty nasty. I would open it up, but I know it's going to be nasty, so I'm not opening. Oh, and the volume is a wheel. That's so funny. The volume is a wheel. So yeah, I got scammed pretty good on that one. But it's funny. It's good stuff. I wish there was like a pink GBA. Well, there's a fuchsia GBA. Yeah, I know. It's like this is the regular gold, and this is like I don't know. Yeah, it's like it ain't right. That's for damn sure. It ain't right. Well, that's gonna do it for today's stream, guys. Ooh, thank you all for stopping in. Appreciate all you guys hanging out. Be sure to consider joining the member squad. Access to a chance to win a custom system every single month. We'll be doing the drawing for that in the next day or two for the month of October. Gotta double check in my brain what month it is. And yeah, they didn't even try it. It's funny. I swear it's like some sort of, they harvested some sort of cell phone motherboard and that's what's in there or something. I don't know. Maybe it was like parts from cell phones and they made a custom PCB and then transferred the parts over or something. I don't know. I want to look into it, but I'm kind of nervous because I'm sure it's going to be disgusting. Maybe we'll do that next stream, but I am spent for this one for sure. Guys, don't forget to leave a like on the stream. That helps give it some extra boost in the algo. Y'all have a good rest of the day, and I will see you guys in the next couple of days, possibly even tomorrow, because I do have a bunch of stuff that we still need to get built. We'll probably be working on SPs tomorrow, but if I'm feeling lazy, we'll work on Game Boy Colors, because those are a lot easier for the most part. Sometimes they're harder. Most of the time they're easier. All right, guys, you take care. Have a good rest of the day. Peace out.